Hey guys, how's it going? Maniac Mower here. As you all know, September is among us, meaning fall. Here in September, around this time of year, here in my area, or at least just me, we go on ahead and start getting ready for winter. Because winter is right around the corner from now. It's going to start getting cold. And it's just going to come in so fast you won't be able to tell. So we're going to go on ahead and start working on this stuff and getting it ready to go. I've got, as you see, I got a couple snow blowers. This one's off of a round fender. This one's just off of a tractor like that one right there. Anyway, so what the deal is, what we're going to do is we are going to get these oiled up. We're going to oil the chains, get them all ready to go. I did this before when I first got it. I've had it for about a year and I haven't used it. I've had the other one going, but haven't mounted it or tested it out yet in the snow. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get these set up to use in the snow. So I figured I would tag you guys along because a lot of people, and I know I'm this way, a lot of people, when they're going to invest in one, whether you have one of these tractors or not, I know that some people, when they're wanting to get one of these tractors, like the 73 that I have right here, the 112, which I had the mower deck off of it to sharpen the blades, because they must have went dull on me today. Look how clean that deck is. Anyway, so a lot of people, when they have these tractors or they want to get one, I know I do myself, they'll go on the internet and they'll search up their tractor and they'll search up snow plowing, snow blowing, you name it, even mowing, you name it, they'll look it up. And I know I do this myself. And they'll watch videos of their tractors doing stuff that they either didn't know they did or they've wanted to do but haven't been able to, and trying to get an idea on how to do it. So I figured I would tag you guys along for the journey, getting this stuff winterized. It's not very hard to do. Right here it looks like my blower got bent. Anyway, so really all I need to do is oil them up, get them checked out, make sure that their chains are oiled and get them ready. This one is, I've tested it. This one's all ready to go. I just need to get linkage for it. But I do want to address a couple things on it and check it and make sure that it's all right. So let's go on ahead and get these ready to go. We're going to have to plop this up on its face so that I can put the belt back on the pulley because it came off. Alright, so let's go on ahead and get into this and start working on them. I'll put you guys up on the tripod and we will get started. Alright, so what we are going to do is we're going to stand this blower up on its face. I may have to put you guys up on the bench for this, I may not. This is that table that I built in the one video. I told you guys it would come in handy. Anyway, let's get this moved. Don't want to drop it. Back far enough? Yes it is. We're going to tip it up. Try not to bend your auger or this. Alright. I may have to move your camera so you can see. Bring this back a little bit. It's Let me put you guys up on the stand so you can see. I brought the bench down a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this back and I'm going to slip the belt back over this pulley because it had came off earlier. Let me get up here quick. And I'm going to try to get it behind this bolt that it doesn't want to go behind. Do I have something I could use to operate it? Where is that screwdriver I had? Here's something we can use. Use this to get it back behind there. There we go, we got it. All right. There we go. Now, it should work. There we go, we got it. Check to make sure that pulley isn't bent. Well, we can't do that right now because this is sitting on its face. There we go. So now we'll throw it on the tractor and we'll try it out and make sure that it is fixed now. Alright, well, here's a slip linkage. Let's go on ahead and put this on here. Let me stand it back up real quick. We'll get everything situated. There we go. All right. All right. So now, what we're going to do is there's a piece of linkage. Of course, I apologize about that. Let me move you guys over. Well, give me another second. Sorry about that, you guys. That was my bad. Anyway, there's lift linkage that comes from the deck lifter to the front of the tractor, and this you hook up right here. Can you see that? Yeah, this goes to your lift linkage on there. And this end right here with the pin, it doesn't matter which one, but I'm going to put this one in here. You want it to go, I can't remember if it was on top or below this. I'm pretty sure it was below right here. So we'll go on ahead. We'll stick this back in there. If you guys don't remember, this is the snowplow that I showed in that one video. I'll put, if I still have a clip of it saved on the computer, I'll put it right here. So if you guys saw that clip that I just stuck there, that was the video clip of me showing this. This is that snowblower. I have a funny feeling that I put that on there wrong. We'll find out. So, let's see. We greased it, the spindle. I think it's all ready to go. Alright, let's get on to the other snowblower. Alright, so the deal with this one is this belt needs to be put back. Then also, I need to find something to go from down here to the linkage on the tractor because this doesn't have one. It used to. It probably did at one point, but it doesn't anymore. For whatever reason. That right there shouldn't exist. So that's what we need to do. Is there a... Right there is where it hooks up to. I need to put this cover back on there. But anyway, That's the plan for right now, is we need to find or make something to go in here. I think I have something that I could stick in there. Let me look around real quick and see if I do. Alright you guys, I couldn't find the lift linkage, but what I want to go on ahead and do is I want to get this hooked up to the tractor, and I want to make sure that it goes okay. Alright. Alright, so now we've got it on the tractor. So what I'm going to go on ahead and do is set the voltage. It shouldn't be that tough. I'm going to run in quick and grab a pin. I think I set it somewhere. Not sure how well you guys can see what I'm doing, but got me a pin. The camera was flashing red. I think I should be able to get this mounted on here, but I can't forget the battery's going to need to be changed here shortly. So let me go on ahead. Can't see it. Yep, I'm in. Alright, let me find. It's not long enough. Maybe it's something wrong with it. I think real quick, I just want to try and lift it and see if it'll lift it up or not. So let's move you guys back so you can see the tractor. I want to make sure it'll lift it. I know it will, but it doesn't hurt. What I forgot to do, I never hooked these pins up. Whoops, knew I didn't. Seemed right. Should have been looking. Of course. There we go. Let me get this side with it. Get it on in. Alright, well now let's try it and see. Now it should work. Look at that. We got it. We'll need a bigger pin. But that actually worked a lot better than I expected. Where did that push pin go? Let me run in there real quick. I'll grab another battery and I'll see if I can find another one of those pins. Alright you guys, so I got that hooked up. And I know you guys probably didn't want to hear me cuss my head off, so I cut the camera playing with this a little bit, trying to free it up. We've got it most of the way, which is good. So let's go ahead and fire this up, and let's make sure it spins that like it should. Whether it will or not, I can't say. That's interesting. It's not engaging. Huh. It's got a lot of play in it. It's got a lot of play in it, which seems very interesting. I don't remember it having this much play. There we go. That just didn't catch. Got adjusting. It must be stuck. Let's try it now. what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop the camera real quick and I'm just gonna let that run, kind of soak up a little bit. Because it seems like it's got a little jump in it. And I think if it cycles around a few times, it might get rid of that jump. So let's go on ahead and try it. By the way, the stuff in that spray bottle was WD-40, not Windex. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let that spin around for a few minutes and try to get that jump out of it. So I'll be back. All right, you guys, so I let that run for a little bit last night. I left it set and run for about maybe an hour. I would say an hour to 30 minutes. So we're gonna put the cover back on. I wanna try to free this up a little bit because this seems just a little bit tight. Not tight, but just needs. So that may be that's on our agenda for next. So we'll put the cover back on that blower to cover up the chain. I want to check actually now. Yeah, I would say that works. So the other day, the reason that it wasn't grabbing onto the blower is because the tensioner over here, I think I'm pointing to it. I don't know if you guys see my finger. There you go, right there. The tensioner behind that cover is a little bit stuck, but once you push it and it'll go. So as long as it's going, that's fine. That's all it was though, it was just stuck. So I freed it up and now it works. So we're gonna put the cover back on it, and that should wrap up for this. And once we put the cover back on it, we'll get started on the other blower. So let me get the cover real quick. I'll get all the hardware for it. All right, let's go on ahead and get this thing put back together. I'll have to grab some bolts for over here because I can't find those. I don't remember where I put them. That's good that this thing works. When I first got it, the chain was pretty well stuck. It would keep binding up. I couldn't even spin it over with the tractor. Let me go grab a socket probably. Yeah, I'm gonna need a socket. I've got one over here. I forgot the washer. Yep, I did. I got the washer now. I don't have the one that came with it, but I do have a washer, which would be better than nothing, so. If I had a tap and die set, I would fix up the threads on this. I think they should be alright then. You just don't want to cross thread. So let me grab the So I was digging around. I don't have the bolts that go there, but I do have zip ties. These should work. This should hold it on there. It's just holding it on there so it doesn't wobble around. Pretty much. Then we will put this one on this side. Flip it around. We should be good to go. Yep. There we go. Look at that. Grabbing the little cutters. Cut that. There we go. Looks like it's never been taken apart before. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this off and I'm gonna put some grease under here just to help it move a little bit easier. And this needs some grease too. So we'll take this off, grease under here, just to help that move a little bit. It actually feels like it's freeing up. But yeah. So let me go on ahead and I will grab my flathead. What holds this on here? Is it like the other blower? I think that's all that holds it up. Okay. Let me grab a flathead screwdriver real quick. Alright you guys, I am back. Let's go on ahead and... Oh, those are actually not on there. Those aren't rusted on like I figured they were. That loosened up. Then we'll go on ahead and loosen these up here. I was looking for my nice one that I had, but I don't think I have it in here. So it seems I'm going to have to pull the front one off in order to get that out of there. Alright? That's what's going on. Pull it on. Alright? If you can't tell, I've never had the chute off of this before. I'm probably getting laughed at by all you guys who've done this before. That's not the way you do it. Alright? I'll fix it. So that one's off now. Let's go on ahead and get this off back here. I really don't want to do it this way, but you gotta do what you gotta do. I think. Oh. Yes, come on. I think. Wait a minute. Did that? My hope is these are easy to get back in. Yeah, let's get this off of here. Bear with me guys, we'll figure this out. There we go. Alright, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, we're going to put some grease under here. Actually, take the wire wheel around there and kind of polish that up a little. For those of you wearing headphones, noise alert. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab my grease bucket. We're going to put some grease on there and kind of spin it around. So if you guys remember the one video where I did the maintenance on the LT 133, you'll remember my grease bucket. Can you guys see it? No, you can't. Probably don't want to anyway. Let me go on ahead and pull this out. Just cut it around there. This is messy. We'll cut it around the bottom and the sides. What I should have done was blown this off, just so no little bits of rust get into this. But I think we should be okay. Too much grease is okay, especially with this. Try to keep it spread out is what I'm trying to do. Now when we stick this on here and spin it around, it'll distribute the grease around, so if there's a spot you don't cover it, you should be okay. I think I need to get something better than a spoon. Let's go on ahead and try that. We'll also grease that up there too, just to look at that. That's already doing a lot better. Alright, so let's go on ahead. We'll mount that back down. Yeah, it's already doing much better. Once we get that on there and mounted, we should be good to go. The little strings decided to come out of their holes. Place. So when I get this on here, we'll try it and see. I think right there, that should be tight enough. Hopefully. that chain that did some. So now I think our problem is in this, because that's fine now, a lot better. Is there a grease fitting anywhere on here? No. So I think in order to grease that, we have to pull this whole thing apart. Right. That'll be fun. Why aren't these bits in? Interesting. John Deere, why didn't you put a grease zerk on this? That would have been nice. Oh well. I think it should be okay. We should be fine with it the way it is. It's still turning. Not easily. Well, a lot easier than it was. Okay. That's starting to free. Yeah, once we start playing with it, it should free up. I want to put the. Oh, we gotta take this apart. How do we get this off here? On second thought, this may not even need it. We'll stick a little bit on there just to be safe. That'll spread through. Should. There we go. Yep. Yep, that worked. Alright. Let's stick this back on here. We're not gonna secure it. That's greased. This is greased. This is greased. That shouldn't come out of there anytime soon. Or need to. So, where is this binding? It's not this. This is greased. It's in here. Yeah, because that turns so easily. It can't be that. It's something in here. I think I just figured out what it is. Can't be it. Could it? The fact that that's touching right there. Let's see. No, that can't be it. That's not it. Interesting. Alright, well, whatever. We got it. So let's go on ahead now and we'll take a look at that other blower. Alright, so let's take a look at this blower. I think all that was missing on this is linkage that's supposed to hook up right here, which I do not have. So we are going, this is greased. Everything inside works. It's got its belt. Whoops. It's got a belt. Apparently it has its own clutch. Or so I've heard. This, what is this? I got a funny feeling that's what goes. No, it moves right there. Okay. Still not sure what mounts to the tractor, but that's fine. We can figure that one out later. So this one's all greased. It's ready to go. It just needs the linkage and it should be good to go. I do want a I do want to check the chain though on it. It looks old. It feels old too, pretty good. I've had this one running before, but I've never put the, I've never been able to lift and lower it with the tractor like I said, so. Let me go on ahead and I will see if I have something long enough we could use for it. So I was digging through my collection and I found this. If I had something a little bit longer that was the exact same as this, or another one, I could use it. But I am still looking for something. I just figured I'd show that because I may end up using it. That's the plan for now. Alright you guys, so as you saw in that last video clip, we had the snowblower going. The other one does work, it just doesn't have a lift linkage. I can make something for that later on. I think I'm going to go on ahead and end the video here. It's getting a little bit long and it's a couple days later and I need to get these put away, so I'm going to go on ahead and end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Not sure what next video is going to be yet, but we'll find out. Alright, thanks for watching.